these children have already faced immeasurable challenge in their life, and I think that because of that most children have developed a sense of hopefully empathy for other people. I work with lots of children who are understanding about how other people feel because they've been through a lot of hardship in their own lives, but often they've never spoken to another child that's about what they've experienced. They don't, they think it's just them. And we know that it's not just one child in the whole of New Zealand. I wish no child had to go through, what these children have been through, but sadly, there's lots of children in group that they've all seen pretty horrendous things, and for them to be able to talk to a fellow child that's their age is really, really powerful. Tamariki groups are for any child or young person that's experienced family violence, and we know that there are lots and lots of children and young people in New Zealand who grow up in a home where family violence is the norm. The main reason that we run these groups is because it's really powerful to get children together in one space to talk about what they've experienced. We're trying to break the secret that comes with family violence. A lot of these children have grown up in households where for generations there's been violence and no one's ever talked about it. So if a child comes into our group and sits down and says, "This is what's happening in my family," or "This is what has happened," that's hugely powerful for that child, and also for us as facilitators, and for the other children that are listening to that. They know it's okay to talk about this. So that's once the group's formed, once the children are feeling confident and comfortable with each other, and hopefully safe and willing to share if they feel that they want to disclose anything about their own life and their own experiences. We do a session on recognising abuse, and we brainstorm the different types of abuse. Obviously it's all child focused and age appropriate. So with the younger children it would be talking about physical abuse and emotional abuse, and with the older children breaking those down slightly in a different way. We also complete work on consent and teaching children about my body belongs to me, it's mine. If someone hurts me or touches me in a way that makes me feel unsafe, I know what to do. I know I need to talk to a safe adult. I can call the police. I know the number for police. All of those things. As facilitators, we're getting an idea of how aware they are of their own body and sense of self, and how they feel their feelings, because everyone's different. But first and foremost, we want the group to be fun. We want them to have a positive, happy, healthy experience of help seeking, because if a child comes to our group and has a good time and leaves in a positive space, they're more likely to come back the next week. They're more likely to talk to their caregivers about what they've learned, if that's safe to do so, talk to their teachers, talk to their friends, share that knowledge around. And we really want to make sure that they have a good experience, because if in the future something happens to them and they need to talk to an adult or they need to talk to someone in services, then they'll hopefully feel able and confident to do that. The work that we do here at Aviva is hugely important. We're working to break that cycle. We don't want any child in New Zealand to experience family violence. And I so hope that the children that we work with will go through life with a respect for themselves, a respect for others, knowledge of what to do to keep themselves safe, and will know that if they ever get into trouble that they've got someone there that will look after them. They've got a safe adult, at least one. They know they can call the police, they can count on someone to keep them safe, and that they can count on themselves to keep themselves safe. And that's huge. I hope that for them, they're the next generation of children, of adults. They're the next generation that will have happy, healthy relationships, hopefully free from family violence.